I bless the glory of thy greatness all the day and through the darkness of this night.
Hey, Felix, do you ever get tired of watching Zelda videos? I mean, I understand they're all good, but we just need something new.
Thy will be done, O light of lights.
I just feel like a lot of it is all slop now. I mean, we're regurgitating the same facts we did 10 years ago. Surely there's something new that no one has ever thought of. Surely there's something novel we can discuss in this world, in this state of... Ooh, what was that?
Please don't tell me you're gonna say what I think you're gonna say.
There's something on Zelda YouTube that no one's talked about before.
No. I'm gonna give you a talking to here, but I need to teach you a lesson. We need slop. The world go round. You runs on slop. We don't have slop in the smoke. People won't have anywhere to go. They won't have any money for a nice house like this. How do you plead?
Did you know that?
Didn't take me now.
Does this fact warrant its own video? Probably not. But if you do care, in Four Swords Adventures, released on the GameCube in 2004, Nintendo, in my mind, perfected 2D Zelda combat and promptly decided never to return to it. Top-down Zelda combat has never been revolutionary. For the most part, you just spammed the B button. I mean, sure, you had to learn spacing, how to use certain items in combat, and there were some pretty entertaining abilities, but as a skill set, they never really grew beyond A Link to the Past. For the most part, it stayed the same all the way up until A Link Between Worlds. Maybe a spin attack here or a pair of Pegasus boots along the way, but beyond that, nothing. That was until the Zelda team decided to create what is genuinely one of the hardest GameCube games to play properly. You know what I'm talking about. 4 GBAs, 4 link cables. Obviously, I have never played multiplayer. I was on the Triforce Heroes train instead, because yes, I am confident in my masculinity. What Four Swords Adventures introduced is incredibly interesting, and I want you to see if you can figure it out as I explain. In Four Swords Adventures, you are given 4 unique swordplay abilities, 5 if you count the Rock's Feather. First off, Link can now activate a simple combo while slashing. If you slash twice, hold, slash twice, and then hold again, Link will never swipe. He will only ever stab. And if you spam the B button, he'll follow through with the full 4-stage combo. All other 2D Zeldas have only had one default swipe that you can spam to your heart's content. And I apologize to all the Phantom Hourglass or Spirit Tracks fans. I don't count those as traditional 2D Zelda games. Doesn't mean they're bad, they're just not Link to the Past, Minish Cap, you know, traditional, you get the idea. Secondly, and debatably most intriguingly, if you flick the joystick in any direction before attacking, Link will perform a jump attack. In a 2D Zelda game. Tell me if you're feeling uncomfortable yet. I know it's a lot to take in. Thirdly, in a similar vein, rotating the joystick quickly and then tapping B will initiate a quick spin, eliminating the need to charge up a full spin attack in moments of stress, another sword skill that has never been present in any 2D Zelda. Fourthly,
Not a word.
similar to Twilight Princess, Link can activate a special attack if you tap B directly after rolling. Granted, it is just an automatic quick spin, but you know, it's still new. Other than it being completely unreasonable for Nintendo to remove such genuinely fun combat options from future 2D Zeldas, what do these moves remind you of? Literally every 3D Zelda game. The sword combos, the jump attacks, quick spins, all of this seemed to be Nintendo's attempt to translate the more complex combat of the 3D titles into a more limited format, and honestly, it worked pretty perfectly. All of these moves have practical applications and are smooth and enjoyable to use in combat, and none of them overwhelm the player. It's all very simple to understand for your average Zelda fan. Why the preceding games in these series did away with these features is completely beyond me. Maybe it was because...
Forgot something. I maybe I'm disliking this video. I thought this was how to far tutorial. I am so godsmoked.
Yeah, I forgot. You can also activate a quadruple spin when using the spin attack in the diamond formation. Being able to control all 4 links at once in single player actually provides for some interesting combat as well. You kinda feel like you're controlling an army when moving in single file and barricading the enemy with a wall of links.
Laid aloft in blood of fire.
Is a bit of a power trip in its own right. But again, it does make me wonder, why on earth did we never see this mechanic return? Was the Zelda team worried that it would make combat seem more intimidating for new gamers? It's possible, but I find that argument weak, considering the 3D Zeldas are infinitely more marketable and popular than the 2D titles. If anything, the 2D market is more of an excuse for Nintendo to experiment with Zelda without making the casual main series fan bat an eye. Something about this small aspect of Four Swords Adventures just makes me feel like they were still trying to figure things out. They hadn't made up their mind yet on the difference in the 2D and 3D formulas. And, you know, there's something charming about that. Thank you all for watching. I have a Patreon. Give me money! I gotta pee.